Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Happy New Year, happy 2018. If you're new here, my name's Taylor. I have a YouTube channel and I post videos on beauty and fashion and lifestyle and sometimes vlogs, and I also have a Instagram account that I just created, so please go follow me. It's called The Fashion Squirrel because I love squirrels and fashion. But anyways, so today I'm doing a video on my 2018 favorites, and I'm really excited because I found a lot of products this year that I just became like my holy grail, like always go-to products, and some of them are not really well-known brands. And so I just kind of really wanted to share those with everyone. I love watching these kind of videos every year. I look forward to them every year, so I'm really excited to make one of my own, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so the first category is hair. And so I'm going to show you two brushes actually, because I found two this year that just like totally blew it out of the water for me. The first is this brand called Rain Cry, and this is what the brush looks like. It's very pretty. It almost looks like a tortoise shell. This is actually the small travel size because I got it because I sort of wanted to try it out first. But you'll see it's like a very high quality boar bristle brush. This is actually kind of an expensive brush, like just like in general. Really the way that I found this was I was actually going into the store. I was like, I really wanted a nice brush, and I was looking for a Mason Pearson brush. And of course, right next to Mason Pearson, the sales associates had situated Rain Cry, and they were very adamant about the fact that yes, Mason Pearson has been around for like 200 years or something. It was made for like women brushing their hair back in the 1800s and out of the finest boar bristles, but Rain Cry kind of replicated it. They made it much prettier, and I guess the boar bristles are actually better, like I don't know if they're better quality or they're the same, but there's more of them, and it also costs less and it's prettier. It just like looks really nice on your vanity or wherever you get ready. And I actually, the way that I use this is, so I'll like sort of separate my hair kind of like this, and then I'll just sort of start brushing like from the roots to the ends. And I've tried to do it almost like every night before bed. Since this is the travel size that I got, I actually keep it in my purse, and it really is a nice brush. You can tell that the way that it leaves your hair is much nicer than like any old brush. So yeah. Okay, and then the next brush is actually a comb, and this is from Gisou. It comes in this pretty little pink velvety case. And this is also a pretty like tortoiseshell kind of a look. But this I got from Gisou. I got it along with another product I'm going to show later. I don't know why I like this so much. I use this actually on wet hair because it's, you know, your hair is obviously very fragile when you get out of the shower or when it's just wet, and you need to use like a fine tooth comb or one of those like wet brushes. And I find that this one is just like really nice and good quality, and it's also pretty. But yeah, I'll just sort of use it along with this next product. So in 2018, I actually got this at the end of 2018 technically, but I absolutely love it, and I know it's going to be a huge staple for me in 2019. So also from Gisou, I keep it in this like pretty little packaging that it came in just because, I don't know, I really like it and I think it looks pretty on my counter. But basically you open it up, it has a little book inside, which is great to read. It's kind of the story of how Megan kind of created this product and the whole background and her family and everything, so and how to use the product, so it's definitely worth a read. But it's a honey infused hair oil, and this is like also like a gorgeous, very pretty product. The packaging is like really nice. It's this thick glass, and it sort of like is this like little, what do you call this, tubey little applicator. But basically it's a honey hair oil, and I use this on mostly on dry hair before I go to bed. I'll just sort of like put a little bit, like I'll do like a drop or two on my hand, I'll rub it in, and I'll just kind of go over the ends and just like sleep on it, and when I wake up my hair just feels amazing. I've used it only like a couple times now, and I have seen a huge difference in my hair, which is crazy, because normally I feel like it takes a lot of consistently using a product to really see a difference. So I'm really excited to keep using it. Once I put it through my hair, that's when I like to come back with this comb and just sort of comb it through to make sure that it's like evenly throughout my hair. And then I sleep on it, or you can use it on wet hair. You can also use it before you style your hair. So it's kind of like an all-around, like use anytime for anything type of a product, which is, I think, is just amazing. Okay, the next product that I really liked in 2018 were these Hairy Josh hair clips, and they come in this little bag. Whoops. And they look like this. They're like these little green hair clips. And the reason why I like these, and the reason why I got them, was because they're sort of flat like this, and I think these are actually used a lot like backstage at fashion shows and with models and stuff. And the reason is because when you use them to clip your hair, they don't leave a dent, and I find that that can happen with like certain other types of clips. But what I like to do is, if I'm giving myself a blowout, I'll almost like, you know how you sort of like take the round brush, like you're blow drying it, blah blah blah, you do the cool shot, and then afterwards I like to wrap it like this and then just like clip it in there and like leave it for a few minutes and then take them all out, and then you have like this like big like bouncier nice hair, and it's great. You can buy these at Derm Store, and I'll leave a link down below along with everything that I'm talking about today. The next product that I loved in 2018 is this Virtue 6-in-1 styler, and I discovered this when I was actually not at the gym, but I go to this class called Model Fit. If you watch my morning routine, you will see, but basically it's this like little like workout studio in New York City, and they have like, obviously I take the class at like 7 a.m. before work, and so then I'll like shower there and everything, and they have some products for you to use, and they had this, and I put it in my hair and I was like, yeah, whatever, and then I blow dried it, and I was like, oh my god, like it really styles your hair well, and makes your hair feel really good. And also, like, even if you don't blow dry your hair or use any heat tools on it, it just almost like eliminates frizz. It shines, texturizes, protects. It has alpha keratin in it. It's free of sulfates, parabens. So yes, so I use it that way. It's I find that I really like it. I don't know what's in it, but it's like, as you guys probably know on my channel, I have very fine hair, and it's difficult for me to find a product that actually really works with it and doesn't weigh it down too much, but also styles it well, doesn't, you know, make it hard for me to still have volume. And so finding a product like this is a really big deal, and I know that this is kind of like a smaller brand right now, but this is a bomb product, and I really would recommend trying it out. Another product this is also kind of a smaller brand that I just randomly discovered was this Neon & Co. Frizz Fighter. And I was actually gifted this in I went to an event, and it was just part of like the gift package that you got at the end of the night, and this was in it. And it's a frizz fighter. Don't just win the hair game, own it. The halo fuzz that sits around your head sounds cute, doesn't look it. This is the secret weapon in the fight against frizz, a super hydrating formula that tames the seemingly untamable, sealing strands to create a protective barrier against heat. Restoring hair with each use, it promotes bounce and shine day after day. So the way that I use this, sorry guys, my camera stopped recording, but basically it's Neon & Co. It's a frizz fighter. I get like very frizzy, my hair gets very frizzy kind of like around my ears and around my face, and obviously I could straighten it but that's not good for your hair, especially long term. So this product, I will just like take a little bit, put it on the ends of my fingers, and I'll go over the frizzy parts, and they aren't frizzy anymore. And it's crazy to me because I just wish that I had found this product earlier, but I can't stop using it. I had never heard of this brand before, but I'm so glad that I discovered it. And if you have frizzy hair in any part of your head like me, this is a great product. All right, the next product that I loved in 2018 was dry shampoo. This isn't a new trend, but I've tried a lot of different types of dry shampoo, and one that really stood out to me this year was the IGK Jet Lag dry shampoo, because I could use this one in a different way than I've ever used dry shampoo before. So obviously I do use it like when my hair is a little bit greasy in between washes, as we all do, but I also use it when my hair is wet. I will spray it into the roots before I blow dry my hair, and I find that it actually gives it a good amount of volume, and it like stays for longer. And I don't know exactly what it does, but I was watching a YouTube video of someone who is actually like a hairdresser, and he did that, and I was like, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna try that, and I did, and it works great. So this dry shampoo definitely stood out to me this year. All right, the next hair thing that I loved in 2018 was just scrunchies. I mean, obviously personally, I wear my hair up a lot. I don't really like it down. I think I just look better with my hair up because I just have such crappy hair. But something that doesn't damage your hair when you have it up is a scrunchie, because it's not like that fine little thing that just cuts. It also, I feel like they also don't leave as much as a dent in your hair if you do want to take it out and wear it down. So I found like a pack from Urban Outfitters that I just like continuously was using. I also got these two at Free People. These are more of like velvety ones. This one has like a little bow in it, which is cute. I wore around the holidays. But yeah, these have been my go-to. I find they look great with like a bun on the top of your hair. You kind of look like a ballerina, or in like a low bun, or just with a ponytail. These were a lifesaver. So loved scrunchies in 2018. All right, the next category of my 2018 favorites is skincare. And skincare was something that I really started to pay more attention to in 2018. Really the end of 2017 and then all of 2018, I really focused on less on beauty, like makeup, and more on my skincare. Kind of, I think part of that was definitely affected by working at Glossier, with the whole like skincare first, makeup second philosophy. And I really started to learn a lot more about skincare from working there, like what is hyaluronic acid, what are AHAs, like micellar waters and rose water spray, and really rich creams that you can put on your face. And so I really started to get into a lot of that, and I've seen such a difference on my skin. And I kind of feel now like anytime I have an issue with my skin, it's like I know exactly what to do. I know exactly which product to use to kind of fix it. And I feel like, I'm, in my mid to late 20s now. I'm 26. So I feel like now is the time to really be taking care of my skin, to help it down the line, because it's not always going to be as young as this. Okay, the first thing is this Avenue. I'm gonna say this totally wrong because I think this is a French brand. It's like Avenue Eau Thermal Spring Water, but this is it. So I like this because it's like, I feel like there's a lot of like minerals in my water, like it's just like regular water that you splash on your face, and this kind of, I guess, helps with that. So what I'll do is, if I have just gotten out of the shower or if I'm washing my face, I will just kind of like lightly spray myself with this before I do anything else. It's kind of like my skin is wet with like regular water, and then I'll spray it with this. And it's very like, cooling and it feels nice as well. So I think if I was ever on like a flight or if I was traveling, I would probably take a little travel size of this with me, and just like anytime I needed a refresher, just like spray it on my face. The next thing, also in the category of like water, is micellar water. And I had heard of Bioderma before, but I just had been putting off trying it for such a long time. And that's because I had a micellar water that I really liked, and that was the Dior micellar water. And one day I was like, okay, I'm going to put it to the test. So I did. I kind of like wore the same makeup both days. I used the same cleanser both days, and I used like a little cotton pad with the water on it for the Dior one, put it on my face. I kind of looked at how much like like dirt was left over on it versus this one, and there was more with this one, which is actually a good thing because that means that it took more like dirt and oil and like build up whatever off of my face. And obviously if you read into the gloss, you'll know this is a staple product. Everyone should have it. I'm really glad that I switched. I think it's also cheaper anyways, so that's good. But it's just the Bioderma Sensible H2O Solution Micellar. And this is the 16.7 fluid ounce bottle. They also make a little travel size one, which I will definitely be getting soon this year in 2019. But yeah, this is just like a great staple product. It's also gentle enough to go over your eyes, so it's just like an all-around makeup remover as well. The next thing I really got into in 2018 was serums, and I have my go-to. Obviously, I love the Glossier serums, so every morning I will use a combination. You can actually combine these two. These are the Glossier Super Bounce and the Super Glow. Super Bounce is a hyaluronic acid serum, which is very hydrating. And then the Super Glow is a vitamin C serum. So I'll just kind of like combine these two in the morning, put them on my face after cleansing, and they're great. Super Glow is the only thing I will wear on my face to work out, because it just like gives you this nice glow. Or like if I ever stayed up really late one night doing whatever, probably researching stuff for YouTube, and I feel like my face just looks so dull the next morning, I will put this on. Also, if I'm ever feeling like my skin is too dry, I'll definitely turn to Super Bounce, and everyone should be using hyaluronic acid. Maybe I'll leave some links below to kind of explain that a little bit more, but this is a really great serum. The next serum and the next brand or company that I really got into in 2018 was Kora Organics, and that's the brand that was started by Miranda Kerr. And she has this serum. It's called the Noni Glow Face Oil, and I really love using this at night. I don't know what it is. It says for all skin types, certified organic noni extract, rosehip oil, pomegranate oil, sea buckthorn. It has rich antioxidants and essential fatty acids. It smooths, nourishes, and brightens your skin. So I use this before bed at night, and I also use this rose quartz heart, and basically it looks like this. It's similar to the idea of like a jade roller that you would use on your face, but it's in the shape of a heart, so it's kind of like you can more easily use it to like go over the like features of your face. You can like sort of cool like under your eyes. It has a whole little explanation of how to use it on your face. So I'll do like a couple drops of this, warm it up in my hands, just sort of pat it on my face, and then I will sort of rub it in with this. And any sort of thing that's going on with my face the night before, whether it's dry, whether I have maybe a couple pimples, whatever it is, it's like it just like fixes your whole face overnight. I know that's not a great explanation, but it's a really great product, and it's something I will definitely keep using in 2019. The next thing that I started using a lot in 2018 was richer face creams. I think when I had like younger skin that was more like prone to acne or getting pimples. I was afraid of using a moisturizer that was too rich because I thought it would clog my pores. But now I'm really into it, and I don't really know like that much like logistics about skin, and obviously everybody's skin is different, but I found once I got my face used to having a heavier cream on it, it just sort of was like okay with it, and I didn't break out from it. But I feel like especially in the winter, it's really imperative to use a rich cream to just like restore your face, because we get so dry in the winter from like the cold. So there were two that I really liked. One is this Embryolisse Slate Cream Concentrate. You've probably seen this before. It's actually a little bit more popular, I would say. But yes, this is a moisturizer, a makeup primer, a moisturizing mask. I use it as a moisturizer, usually at night before bed after using the Noni Glow Face Oil, and I absolutely love it. The other one is the Glossier Priming Moisturizer Rich. I just love this. It smells good. Like, I use this morning and night. It's just like, I put it on the back of my hands. I just use this for everything. It's a luxurious face cream. They made this based off the idea that everyone should have a luxurious face cream as part of their makeup routine. And I love that mantra, and I love this product. So the next thing I actually discovered at the end of 2018, maybe this will be in my 2019 favorites at the end of this year, but it is the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask, and I feel like I'm totally late to the game on this one because I think everyone's been using this for a while, but I do really like it. I think I need to try it out a little bit more, but basically it is a mask. I know a lot of people will use this, you know, if they were on the plane to just like totally restore their face. I'm all about face masking. I also know that this one you don't have to wash off, so I think I'll use this a lot more in 2019 as almost like just put it on my face and go to bed and wake up and have beautiful moisturized skin. So I'm excited to try this one out more. The last product is, and I'm sure I'm going to pronounce this wrong, the Weleda Skin Food. It looks like this. It's basically like a very heavy like skin, it's called skin food. So the way that I use this is before applying makeup, almost as like a really good primer, because I found that applying my concealer in the winter if my face is a little bit dry and then applying bronzer on top of that, it's almost like it gets like stuck, whereas I feel like if I use this and I sort of like really moisturize with my face with it first, it helps the makeup apply much smoother. And it has a lot of really good ingredients in it that are just good for your skin in general, so you could use this and put no makeup on at all and just like to really moisturize and hydrate your face. And you can also use this on other parts of your body, so it's for dry and rough skin such as hands, feet, elbows. Apply several times daily with a gentle massage. So yeah, this is a really, really great product. Okay, now the last category is makeup. And of course, a lot of these products are like Glossier focused, and that's because I did work at Glossier and I was very influenced by that. But I did find some other staples that I absolutely love as well. So one thing that I actually got really into in 2018 was bright pink lipstick. And I think that when I'm taking photos, it just looks really great. It pops somehow on my skin tone. I just really like it. I thought that it was only a summer thing and that I could only use it in the summer when I have a tan, but I've been using it in the winter as well, and I don't know, I really like it. It's different and it just looks chic. Like, I can't really explain it, it just looks chic. But I have two that I really like. One is this MAC lipstick. This is called Breathing Fire A26. And as you can see here, it is a very bright pink. And I love this one. I actually bought this when I was in Milan. I just like walked into the MAC store. Not that there aren't MAC stores here in New York, because there's many, but yeah, I just like walked into the store and I saw it and I put it on and I was like, I love this, and so I got it. And then the other one is from this brand called Osso London. And I'm a little confused by this because it looks a lot like the Rodin lipsticks. It's like the same exact packaging, the same exact concept. I don't know if they're owned by the same company, but basically it's just another like fuchsia pink. And I've been using this a lot when I go out to take pictures for my Instagram photos. It just looks really great. The next product that I could not get enough of in 2018 is the Glossier Stretch Concealer. I use the shade light and medium depending. I think I'm like a little bit of both, so I go back and forth. Obviously I use the medium when I'm more tan, but I also sometimes turn to it in the winter, so I don't know. But the reason why I like it is because it's not matte. It's very glowy and not shiny, but it makes your skin look healthy. And it's not totally full coverage, but it just looks natural. And it's very creamy as well, so it's very easy to blend. Sometimes I just do it a little bit on my fingers and like just to cover up a little spot, or I will go in with a stippling brush and kind of swirl it around and use it around my face for a little bit more coverage than just the perfecting skin tint that they have. But yeah, this is my like holy grail concealer. I also have stocked up on a lot of them, so I think I will probably be using this concealer for the next like 5 years. So the next thing is blush in the makeup category, and I have two that I really like. One, of course, is the Glossier Cloud Paint. I am obsessed with this color Puff. I don't know why I ever used powder blush because liquid blush is just so much better. Some people are kind of scared of this product because they don't really know how to use it, but honestly, if you can finger paint, you can cloud paint, is what I like to say. But really I just take a little bit on my fingers and just like dab it in. I feel like my cheeks just look more supple and glowy and natural. It really is just like a pretty soft, subtle, natural glow. And then the other one is this Olio e Osso blush. And it comes in this little packaging, almost like a deodorant stick. And it goes up like this. And this is more of like a not waxy consistency, but kind of like moisturizing as well. It sort of reminds me of like Vaseline, but like thicker than that. I don't know. I don't know like the technical terms, but basically I just take this, I'm actually wearing it today, and just like swipe it over my cheeks and blend it in, and it's like so easy and it looks so nice. And the great thing about this is I feel like this also has good natural products in it, so it's things like shea butter, nut oil, olive, fruit oil, natural beeswax. Maybe beeswax is the like consistency that I'm referring to. Grapefruit. So I think kind of like along with the theme of really thinking a lot about my skincare more than makeup this year, the makeup that I do use, I really like the fact that it also has natural like vitamins and stuff that's like going to be good for your skin, because I don't know, I just like really want to keep my skin fresh and young for as long as I can. Alright, the next thing is an eyeshadow, and this is the Dior Backstage eye palette. What I love about this is the packaging isn't anything crazy, but that's because it's sort of supposed to be something that would be used backstage. It's clear because they can more easily see what's in it. So, and it's fast too. Like this one in the top corner is an eye primer, so you can literally just stick your finger in there and go. And then I feel like these colors are just like, there's so many different looks that you can do with them, and it's so easy. I got the cool toned palette. They do a warm tone as well. And that's sort of a thing that I kind of accepted in 2018 is I like cool tones. And I feel like warm tones were really big this year, not just in eyeshadow, but in general. But there's nothing wrong with cool tones. And especially if that's just what looks better on you. And I personally have green eyes, and purple, more like purples sort of bring that out. And this sort of has like undertones of like more purpley, a little bit of pink in here too. And I don't know, I just find that this is what works for me, and I've finally found the perfect eye palette, and it's obviously it takes so long. But yeah, this is the Dior Backstage Eye Palette, and love this. The next product is also an eye product, and I got so many compliments every time I wore this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Color Chameleon Champagne Diamonds, and it's basically like a little pencil. It's like a champagne-y, sort of like glittery color, but not too glittery. And what I do is I put it in the inner corner of my eyes. It just brightens up your eyes immediately, but it's not glittery, it's not obnoxious. It's just like the perfect amount of little shine. So loved this product. The last thing is a little bit different, and I didn't use this too much in 2018. However, I'm really looking forward to using it in 2019. And it is the Dior On Stage Liner. It's a waterproof liquid eyeliner, and it's green. So normally I would use like a black to line my eyes, but this is like a bright green, and again, I have green eyes, so this like really makes them pop. It looks very cool, it's different. People compliment you because it's not something that they've really seen before. So yeah, I think I'll be posting a picture soon with this. So, maybe I'll talk about it more later. Alright, and then the last product that I loved in 2018 is the Glossier You perfume, and this just became my signature scent. What I love about it is the fact that when you spray it on yourself, it smells a little bit differently on you than it does everyone else, because it sort of blends in with your natural oils, and it's sort of like I don't know how to describe it. I used to, obviously, because I worked at Glossier, but it's sort of like a cozy, kind of like musky sort of a smell a little bit, but like also like still feminine. And it kind of gives me the feeling of like a warm, like a cozy sweater on your neck or something. It's just, it smells really great. So yes, I loved this product and will continue to use it. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely subscribe for more videos like this. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, The Fashion Squirrel, and I hopefully will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Happy New Year again, and bye.